Hello, my name is Bailey Harris, and I'm going to introduce and provide our first solution to the problem with the UND parking policy. So let's start with who enforces the parking policy. That would be UND's parking services, and here's their mission statement. Our progressive department is committed to a safe, efficient, cost-effective parking, shuttle, and motor pool services. Moving on to what is the UND parking policy. It is used to regulate who is allowed to park where and when on a normal class day. If someone breaks one of the policies, then there's usually a fairly steep price for a fine, and for a small offense, it can be around $20. For if you break a major offense, it can be over $100. Parking passes are also increasing in cost, and there's very little change being done to the parking lots with the money that is going into the parking permits. I've even had to park on the road or in different dorm parking lots a ways away from my dorm because my lot ended up being full. The policy affects students, faculty, and maintenance staff, as well as others. The staff parking permits for the people that work here is $225, I believe, for a year. And if a staff member has to stay after 4 o'clock, they have to have a $65 parking pass, or an evening pass, as Parking Services calls it. The parking policies were last reviewed in August of 2018, and it's due for another one in 2021. Our first solution to the problem is to create more parking by reducing the number of types of parking permits from 5: administration, student housing on campus, and ramp parking and maintenance permits. We want to reduce this to a total of 3 permits, and our plan would be to combine administration, maintenance vehicles, and state vehicle parking permits to allow administration and faculty to park closer and to allow them to get to their classes on time to keep the campus moving forward. The ramp parking, we don't really think we could change much there, but for students, we want to create a universal one permit so that students could park anywhere with their student parking permit. It would help them get to class quicker if the buses were not on time, or it was just a weird time that the buses would not be able to help the student get to class on time. This would allow students to park in more areas, and we would see a reduction of parking fines because students would not be parking in the wrong parking areas. And same with administration, they'd be able to get to their classes on time if they are running late. Maintenance crews would also be able to park as close as the administration. Our hope is that the costs and the fines for parking passes and parking fines would be decreased, and we hope at the very least some of the money, if they don't lower the costs, is used towards the parking lots to make parking easier, for more parking spots to be added, especially near the Squires, Beck, and Walsh residence halls. That parking lot is full, and it's nearly impossible to get a parking spot on a normal class day. I propose that we allow students to park in the new parking lot near the wellness center next to the tennis courts to allow more parking spots over there.